Golf Central on YouTube is brought to you by the new Chrome Tour golf ball from Callaway.
Welcome into our Golf Central set right here at the Hartlage Country Club. Kira K. Dixon, pleased to be alongside Amanda Blumenhurst. An exciting day of golf, of course, the 59 over on the PGA Tour and some major championship golf being played here in the Pacific Northwest. So, Amanda, let's dive right into the highlights, see how this day 3 all came together here at the KPMG Women's PGA Championship. Now, Miyu Yamashita
has had some success on the Japan Tour LPGA for sure, with 10 wins in her young career and trying to make a splash out on the LPGA Tour. That beautiful putt.
And that she is. Now this close approach on 14.
And she was really dialed in today, making that move up the leaderboard on moving day for sure. Another putt falls.
Now Lauren Hartlage, her birdie putt on 4.
This would be such a huge life-changing moment for Lauren if she can keep putts like that falling.
That got her to 3 under. A big week for Lauren Hartlage. Now on 16, this approach.
She just played very solid, consistent golf today. It was really impressive between the putts, but then also the iron shots. Gets the one close.
That one got her to 5 under. Now Amy Yang, our leader on 9, her tee shot.
She just is such an amazing player. 17th season on the LPGA. I cannot believe she has not won a major yet. She really has every part of the game that you need to win a major. Sticks that one close.
As we take a look at her birdie putt here, Amanda.
She was putting so phenomenally the first 2 rounds. A really good pacing, whether it was a long putt or a short putt, just like that one.
That got her to 6 under. Now on 11, the par 5.
She's a very long hitter of the golf ball as well. Even though her tempo is so smooth, she gets so much distance out of it, really taking advantage of her length with that fairway on the par 5.
Now she has an opportunity for birdie here.
Yeah, there's an eagle putt, and this is for another birdie.
She will take that, of course. Now, she did run into a little bit of trouble here, this par putt.
And see, she's aimed really far out on the left side. That was just a misread. She hit it exactly where she was aimed, and it broke the other direction.
Yeah, she said after a round that patience was going to be important, and that patience seemed to pay off right here. This birdie putt on 17.
I mean, this is just truly incredible. What a way to bounce back from a bogey.
That's 36 feet. That got her to 7 under. Now, as you can see there, Amy Yang, the 2-shot lead after round 3. Miyu Yamashita, a lot on the line for her potential Olympic berth to represent Japan at the Olympic Games. Lauren Hartlage has had to fight for every single year of her career here on the LPGA Tour. This would be a huge week for her. And of course, Lexi Thompson still very much in it, just 4 shots back of the leader. So as we try to wrap up this day, Amanda, of everything that we saw out there, Amy Yang had such an incredible performance. Of course, she has been in the mix many times at major championships, runner-up 2 times at U.S. Opens. What is the difference that you're seeing in her game this week that perhaps she can capitalize on to become a major champion tomorrow?
Well, we've heard from all the players how challenging Sahali is. From tee to green, it's extremely intimidating. So a lot of players, the entire field, they're missing greens in regulation. Amy Yang has been incredible with her chipping. It has been truly impressive. She was 10 for 10 in scrambling leading up into this round. And this is in the second round yesterday. We just have to see it again because it was just so darn beautiful. Gets it right on the green, paces it, chips it in, and she just was flawless the first 2 rounds with her chipping. Not quite as perfect, but still leading the field in scrambling stats. And just like this, when she gets herself out of position, which was actually fairly rare, just she could rely on her short game, and that is going to be so huge on a very difficult golf course. The 10th hole, these greens are very firm. They've been firming up. She hits in the middle of the green. It rolls past. But guess what? She has a good little chip, leaves herself below the hole, so she's able to easily get that up and down to save par. And you can see right there, she leads in scrambling this week. She was 3 for 5 today, but 13 for 15 on the week. And to have that in your corner when you're going into round 4 is just so truly important, because then it takes a lot of pressure off of the tee ball. With these narrow fairways, it's going to be very hard to hit every fairway. It's just not going to happen. So knowing that your short game is working for you, you're making the putts that you need to, it's going to take a lot of stress off of tomorrow.
Yeah, and she's also coming off of 2 missed cuts, so it's really impressive, the performance that she's been able to put together, leaning on that short game. And it seems like Sahal Way here is lining up with whatever Amy Yang has been able to find out there in these difficult tree-lined fairways. And Amy Yang, as I mentioned about Miyu Yamashita, has a lot on the line. Amy Yang also has a lot on the line beyond just winning a major championship. If she jumps up into the top 15, she'd have the opportunity to represent Korea at the Olympic Games. So she did represent South Korea in 2016 in Rio, and she would surely like the opportunity to represent her country at the Olympics once again. Now, somebody else who is no stranger to representing their country, Lexi Thompson, had an interesting day as well. This is her birdie putt at 2, Amanda.
Yeah, she did. Just a lot of expectations on her because she's Lexi Thompson, even with that retirement announcement. And she played just that consistent golf. And when she got herself into trouble, this was extremely difficult. It was a fried egg. She had taken herself really out of position off of the tee, which we will address later. Tried to get something kind of cute with it, but has another bunker shot. Gorgeous. She goes from that struggle to getting up and down. Even though that is for a bogey, avoiding doubles is really big in a major.
Yeah, she was able to stop the bleeding there. Now a par putt on 8.
And it really is all the tee shots, putting herself out of position. Her putting and chipping was really good today, and try to kind of minimize the damage that could be done from missed tee shots. And this is on the 12th hole. Really had to be careful that she didn't get too cute with it. Leave it in that bunker. Made sure she got it past the hole.
Now her tee shot on 13.
Being able to avoid hitting driver because it is an iron shot in her hand. When she has been at her best, she's been 1 or 2 on the tour in greens and regulation, gets that one close.
That would lead to birdie. Now her par putt on 16.
Her pacing around this distance is really good. That one she did leave short, but gave herself just a little tap in.
On 18, she reaches the par 5 in 2.
This was her best drive of the day and took advantage of her best drive, 190 yards from the pin. Almost gets it up on that tier, so has a little bit work left for eagle. You can see it kind of going back, but you know, Lexi the entire day was smiling with Mark, and then has an eagle opportunity, almost makes it, taps in for birdie.